Hi guys, and welcome back. It's Ginny from Pollys Paper Studio, and today we're creating this charming Valentine treat holder using the Pebbles Forever My Always collection. I've got a few additional elements like dimensional flowers, sequins, and die cut. So let's get started. Today I'm using my scoreboard, and this is a small mock-up I've done of the pattern so that I could write the measurements out. There is a box inside that will be used for holding treats and a cover that will encase the box so that it can be filled and sealed up. So on this measurement it is 2 1/4 by 10 5/8. So I'm switching to my pink cardstock, and my first score is going to be at 3/4 inches, and then I'm going to add a 1/2 inch to that. Moving down, I'm going to take the next measurement at 3 1/2 inches, and I'm just sliding it over a bit so I can measure it out without doing math. And then for the bottom, it will be 1 1/8 inch. I'm just going to slide that down one more time and add 3 1/2 inches again. That will be the back. 1/2 inch to that line, and then 3/4 inch will be the top of the back side. So I'm going to just take these scissors and clip off the excess, and you can see now when I begin to fold it, it will take the shape of the prototype, and I'm going to move those in and the flap up. So now you can see that it will hold that little box. For the inside of the box, this piece is 4 by 5 1/2 inches. I'm just going to come in with the scoreboard, and now I'm just going to add the last few score lines here, and then I can begin to fold up the box sides. I want to go all the way around, making sure to get a good crease. Now I'm just going to tidy up this workspace a little and get the scoreboard out of the way, and grab my scissors to begin cutting the flaps, which will be what we can use to adhere the sides together to form the box. So now that I've got that done, you can see that it will go together by adhering the sides. Now this is some of the pattern papers from the collection, and I've just given it a gold matting, and I'm going in 1/8 inch increments so that it will have a nice border. That's both of those sides. Now the last long side, going down, I'm using double-sided adhesive tape to adhere these in place. Now that is the last side, and I can begin to attach the edges. This is more of that tape, and I'm going to use a good amount because I want it to be sturdy, and just peel the edges and stick it into place. And I want to do that to all of the edges as I work my way around, and there is the box to fill with treats. So that part is done, and I'm just going to take a minute now while I've got this and add adhesive to the back, which will attach it to the cover when I get that done. So this is the cover now, and I'm going to add this to the inside of the front flap. It's that pattern paper again with a gold matting, and this will be the back side of the back flap. So it will be all finished and nice looking when it is completed. This is that gold matting. I'm adding the pattern paper to the inside, and then I'm going to pull this tape and attach it to the cover. You can see how it is going to be easy to assemble because we haven't added the box to the inside yet. Now I'm going to bring in this heart die cut. I've added a small pink clip to the edge, and I've just added enough adhesive so that it won't stick out over the edge and get caught on things. This is another of the elements from that die cut pack from Pebbles, and I attached it this time using a foam tape. Here's a leaf from the same collection. This leaf is put up on a pop dot again to add dimension, and I'm going to bring in some of this twine. It's just a small loopy bow, and I'm using hot glue to attach it. I've got one for each side of this small flower, And I'm going to just tuck it into place there and hold it while the glue sets. So next I'm going to bring in this flower, and I'm going to use that hot glue again to attach it to the center and just hold it while it sets up. Next I'm going to bring in some sequins in this sweet heart pink color, and I'm going to use my Tombow Mono Multi to attach them, and I'm just going to add 3 little dots of that glue and then come back in and place those sequins right where I would like them to be. Next I'm going to bring in my offset tweezers and just smush them into place, and that will help to secure them. Now I'm going to just move this aside and grab the satin bow that I've tied, and this is a small wooden clothespin. I'm going to add a dollop of the hot glue there and just adhere that and hold it in place while it sets up. I'm just going to move the tails around a bit so that it will fill out nicely and clip those edges so they won't fray. Now I am going to take the adhesive from the back of the box and secure it to the flap. Now I've got this lined up right on that score line so that I know it will fold correctly, and I'm just taking a second to press it right into place. Now here is the clothespin to close the top, and all I have left to do is fill it with some Valentine treats like some Hershey Kisses or some fun-sized chocolate bars. Now if you enjoyed this project, can you give it a like, and please hit subscribe and leave me a comment. And as always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day. Thanks for watching. Bye.